Well, I took an overdose of tablets, paracetamol and alcohol, and I was asleep in my house in Eltham for 2 days, and he had to kick the door in, and then that's what ate my liver away. I was given like a few hours to live. I said if it wasn't for Dave kicking my door in, I wouldn't be here. And they stayed with me at the hospital. My mum didn't even come. My uncle phoned my mum and told him that I had hours to live. She didn't even bother coming. And nor did my real father. He didn't come up neither. I think, and there's over 230 immediate family in my family. That's what we know of. There's hundreds of us everywhere. Yeah, got a very big family, but out of all of them, I'd probably see 4. And I say that's all because of my stepfather. Everyone just drew away from us. We was deemed like the bad apples, the troublesome ones. Like I said, the troublesome life that we led. Pretty sad, really. And to me, the fighting at the time, I enjoyed it because it was like a release. So I used violence as a way of dealing with my own pain by inflicting pain on others, which at the time, like I said, I thought it was helping, because it did used to relieve a lot of stress. And I've nearly lost my life quite a few times fighting and that, and that was the only way I could think of releasing all the aggression and the anger that was inside of me. And in the end it became a way of life, fighting. I know what's happening to me is wrong. This is supposed to be a place where I'm loved, a place where I feel I belong. It's got me feeling what's happened to me is all my fault. But the things I'm being made to do, no child should ever be taught. I really wish I could tell my nan. I want to tell her what's happening to me and how it all began. But the fear is put inside me, I'm way too scared to tell. And what if no one believes me? It will make my life a living hell. Things are bad enough with what I'm going through, what with all the beatings and the things he makes me do. I'm just suffering in silence.
Years ago, we got a phone call from his uncle, David, who phoned my mum and said that Darren had taken an overdose. Uncle David had spoken to my mum and said that he's told him that he'd been sexually abused by Butchie from a child.
So he took him to work with him, and Darren said, all I can remember about that day is the wallpaper on the wall where he made me kneel on all fours while he was sexually abusing him. He said the only thing I can remember is the wallpaper.
And then in 2006, when everything came out, I bashed him up in my mum's hallway.
And we could hear Darren saying to Butch, tell my mum it's not true then. And he actually said, I can't do that.
And she said, oh, I'm so sorry boys, I'm so sorry sons. I didn't know, and they all knew. David said to her, you knew exactly what he was doing, but you were too drunk to get out of the bed to protect us.
And I always told him that when I got older, I wanted to kill him, to be honest. And I always told him that when I get older, that's what I would do.